than merely the superficial intellectual level. Those were basically the types of fishbowl, and the purpose of the fishbowl was to keep it focused on issues with a small group of people. And why freeze the fishbowl, which meant that none of the fish, quote, could talk, and the outside group of observers then process, quote, process the action. In other words, are they on the topic? Are they off the topic? And if they're off the topic, that feedback, of course, is dumped in, and the next round, they then try to get back on the topic. So the outside group of observers are really active listeners and are critical to the whole action. With the open fishbowl, they have a chance to get in and talk about some of the issues that they have.
It's very exciting.
Yes, it's a lot of fun. As far as helping self-image, the way it helps self-image is in several ways. First of all, it allows the kids to clarify and vent some of their feelings, their frustrations, etc. That's the first stage. The second stage allows a little bit more distance, and they start to reflect. They start to look at the other side of the coin. And the third stage is getting support for new behavior. If the group is really supportive, which they will be, not only will they support the feelings at the beginning, but also start to look at new ways of behaving in terms of whatever issues you're dealing with. In this particular case, it was inadequacies. So they would support the other members of the group in terms of trying new behavior to deal with some of those inadequacies. And that support, I think, changes their self-image.
Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
Very well said.
I enjoyed it.
Hello, Milt.
Hi, Don.
I've already mentioned that you, along with John Sharon, are the founders of this school. We're looking into the strategies, or some of the strategies, that you use to get the students to know themselves better.
Okay, sure. Let me show you one. It's called My Bag.
Good.
It's probably one of the most important exercises we have because it has an impact upon how they see themselves. What they're asked to do is to take a bag like this and place on the outer side however they want, with drawings, pictures, whatever it might be, words, explaining how they think people see them. Or in other words, how they project to the public. And on the inside, we ask them to place things that they often don't share with people, yet they do affect their lives. As a matter of fact, there's a class here going on, and maybe you would like to join us and see exactly what happens.
I'd love to if it's okay.
Growing up in the 70s, because that's what we're doing, pleasure, party, you know, just knocking out a bunch of people around and having fun. And I think people are the most important thing. So I've got people here, and I put all these like macaroni letters, alphabets, and they're all kind of jumbled up because a lot of times, a lot of things that I try and say, people say to me, I don't understand, and it gets all confused.
The thing I noticed is there's nothing on the back of your bag. I don't know if you're aware of that.
Yeah. I put all the inside stuff inside.
There's nothing on the back of your bag. Okay, one of the things you might look at is the importance of putting oneself up front. May be very important to you because the back of you is still part of you. If you turn it over, you see what happens.
Nothing.
Yeah, okay?
You know what impresses me is that exercises such as these can be done in any school or at home. They help us to know ourselves and give us the option to change. In this classroom, we have a group of students breaking into the circle. The purpose of the circle is to help reveal a person's pattern of behavior. How he tries to get into the circle indicates his behavior patterns in other more realistic situations.
Turn around.
This student is obviously forceful, and perhaps that's how he acts most of the time in dealing with others. This student is more gentle. But when gentleness fails, she reverts to aggression. That exercise tells people about themselves. It also helps to bring people closer together. It's used in this school to get people accepted into groups quickly. We've seen some of the strategies that can be used to help teenagers find themselves. Such strategies are not going to stop all kids from trying marijuana or help all kids find friends or pass examinations. But our self-image is learned, and it does influence the way we act. We do think of ourselves in positive or negative ways. These strategies and the many, many others like them can help kids think better of themselves, to realize who they are and who they can be.